Good evening, music lovers and jazz fans. My name is Greg Bush. I'm the president of the Nanaimo International Jazz Festival Association. I'm also professor of music in the Jazz Studies program at Vancouver Island University here in Nanaimo, and I've been a professional trumpet player and jazz musician my whole life. And I'm very happy to be here this evening having a little bit of a chat with you tonight. I would like to welcome you to our fourth annual Jazz Festival that, because of the current situation in the world, is being brought to you virtually via online videos that are being broadcast over the internet. This year we feature a Canadian a musician of African heritage, Mr. Shelton Brooks. He was a singer, actor, and more importantly, a composer of some of the most important, some of the most popular music of the early 20th century. Brooks was born in Amherstburg, Ontario on May the 4th, 1886. 1886, that's like 3 centuries ago, right? So that's crazy. And he died 89 years later in 1975 in Los Angeles. At age 5, his family relocated to Detroit, and as a youngster, Brooks learned the piano, and this started him on his musical journey that included performances in vaudeville, films, stage shows, and he actually went on to be a host of a radio show. Among his best-known compositions are tunes called Some of Those Days, and in particular, one of my favorites, because I've played this tune hundreds of times. It's a staple of early jazz repertoire. The Darktown Strutters Ball, that was recorded in 1917 by the original Dixieland Jazz Band, and it's considered to be one of the I beg your pardon. It's the original. It's the first jazz recording that took place in 1917 by the original Dixieland Jazz Band, and Shelton Brooks had his the tune "Darktown Strutters Ball" included. In honor of his contributions to music and in recognition of Canada's Black History Month, the festival has been paying tribute to this wonderful artist. All of the groups featured in our festival this year were asked to include a piece by Shelton Brooks in their show, and they did so admirably. We hope you enjoy his music. The festival is supported in part by funding from Heritage Canada and the City of Nanaimo. Of course, it is also supported by our membership, and most importantly, you, the audience. Please enjoy the shows.
This next tune we're going to do is by one of the original Canadian jazz composers, Shelton Brooks. This is Darktown Strutter's Ball.
Thank you so much. As part of this jazz festival series, we've been asked to perform pieces by one of the first great composers of this style in Canada, Mr. Shelton Brooks. I wanted to find a piece that was ragtime inspired to kind of fit with the vibe. And this next piece is called The Cozy Rag. Now, although it's not a formal rag, you can hear the impact that all that syncopated melody was having on the public eye when it came to popular music and tune smithing. You know, I'm going to give it a bit of a stride, you know, sort of treatment here. So it's in the vein of ragtime. And you know, the lyrics say right here, just let that music play, that cozy rag. So who am I to argue? Here's the cozy rag.
The last tune we're going to do is a medley of tunes from Shelton Brooks, one of the original Canadian jazz composers.
Now some of these days gonna miss me, baby. Some of these days gonna miss my loving. Gonna miss my kissing. Gonna miss my hugging. Gonna miss me, baby, when I'm far away. You'll be so lonely out for me only. Oh, but darling, you had your way. When you leave me, it's gonna grieve me. Gonna miss this red-hot daddy some of these days. Now some of these days gonna miss me, baby. Some of these days gonna miss my loving. Miss my kissing, gonna miss my hugging. Gonna miss me, baby, when I fall away. You'll be so lonely out for me only. Oh, but darling, you had your way. When you leave me, it's gonna grieve me. Don't miss me, baby, some of these days. Is Claudio. Some of these days don't miss me, baby. Some of these days don't miss my loving. Miss my kissing, don't miss my hugging. Don't miss me, baby, when I'm far away. Be so lonely, I fall you only. Oh, but darling, you had your way. When you leave me, it's gonna grieve me, gonna miss me, baby. Don't love me, baby. Don't want me, baby. Some of these days, you're gonna miss me while I'm gone.
Well, we are certainly thrilled and honored to be part of the Nanaimo International Jazz Festival. And one of the unique aspects this year is that all the groups are doing a song by a great Canadian songwriter and performer who performed back in the early part of the 1900s and wrote a lot of songs that are actually well-known standards. I'm talking about Shelton Brooks. And he wrote, for instance, Some of These Days that Sophie Tucker had a great big hit with. And this song is one of his better-known songs as well. It's called The Darktown Strutter's Ball by Shelton Brooks back in 1918.
Our last tune of the evening is a Shelton Brooks composition that I've arranged called That Humming Tune.
We were so happy to be asked to be a part of the festival in Nanaimo this year. It's been a strange year for everyone. We chose the next song for the heritage portion of our show, and it's a Shelton Brooks song called Darktown Strutter's Ball. And the reason I settled in on that song so much was it really reminded me of when we used to go out dancing. We used to all get together and pick out our shoes and figure out what we were going to wear and meet there, and it always brought so much joy, and then just dance all night. So that's what this is like. I'll be down to get you in a taxi, honey. Be ready about 8:30. Now, darling, don't be late. I wanna be there when the band starts playing. Remember when we get there, honey. 2 steps, I'm gonna have them all. Gonna dance out both of my shoes when they play the Jelly Roll Blues. Tomorrow night at the Darktown Strutter's Ball. I'll be down to get you in a taxi, honey. Be ready about 8:30. Now, darling, don't be late. I wanna be there when the band starts playing. Remember when we get there, honey. 2 steps, I'm gonna have them all. Gonna dance out both of my shoes when they play the Jelly Roll Blues. Tomorrow night at the Darktown Strutter's Ball. To get you in a taxi, honey. Be ready about 8:30. Darling, don't be late. I wanna be there when the band starts playing. Remember when we get there, honey. 2 steps, I'm gonna have them all. Gonna dance out both of my shoes when they play the Jelly Roll Blues. Tomorrow night at the Darktown Strutter's Ball. Tomorrow night at the Darktown Strutter's Ball.
Hello again. Thank you for watching. On behalf of the Board of Directors, we hope you enjoyed this presentation and we hope you stay tuned for all of them. Please visit our website. Become a member. Your support will help us produce more events featuring some of the great musicians in our area.
Nous voulons remercier Patrimoine canadien et la ville de Nanaimo pour leur soutien financier qui facilite le continu d'événements culturels et artistiques. Bon spectacle et à très bientôt!